And we are back with some more baseball. We got MrJoe and MattGree here, two, dark horses that are kind of looking to make a run. MrJoe, self-admittedly, has been on a bit of a cold streak recently. He said not just with online games, but also with his Dinger City games. And MattGree still that's his spoilers from the Discord channel. We'll see how many of those make it to the YouTube.
He's probably gonna get fined.
But MattGree also a great player. They're both two great players though, nonetheless, ready to duke it out. Speaking of Dinger City, MrJoe earlier in bracket taking down his Dinger City fellow Jason in winner's side, sending him to losers where he got knocked out by Clutch, who you just saw play against Hells. But yeah, this will be a great game. I'm expecting to see a lot of base running shenanigans from MattGree, especially since MattGree has Petey on his team, which is interesting to see. So we might see a few extra steals coming from MattGree's side.
Yeah, and I wonder if we're going to have beat that Wario rundown in terms of time elapsed. That was a pretty long rundown, but these guys, they could have an even longer one, especially if it's a speedy character.
We've got an interesting development. I don't know exactly how this draft went down. Also, MrJoe with the cat cam. Got the cat tail making an appearance. But MrJoe has...
I don't think that's his cat.
You don't think that's his cat? I don't know what it... Oh, that's... Oh, there's the cat. It is... confirmed it is the cat.
All right, I
don't know what Winkley's thinking about. But interesting that MrJoe... Oh, this is 1-2-2 draft. I guess I did forget that. But still, got MattGree going with the Petey Yoshi line, it looks like. MrJoe got that first overall. Yeah, I did kind of forget that this is 1-2-2. But nonetheless, still two pretty good rosters. You got MattGree going with leadoff Yoshi. Like I said, he wants to go for those base running shenanigans early. He is known for he's really good at just being able to steal those extra bases when he can, not just from raw steals, but just from good base running discipline all around. It
looks to me like MrJoe's got a little bit better of a lineup, but again, you see MattGree's got that Yoshi-Birdo combo to take away some extra hits, more of a defensive-minded team. It looks like MattGree's got. So we'll see if that pays off for him. Yeah,
it's interesting to see what he's trying to decide with the lineup here. We might see a Luigi leadoff. Get some shout-outs to Baltor for that one.
Yeah, Luigi with a great game last game. Slapped a couple.
Luigi did have a pretty solid game last game. But looks like we're going to get right into this one. MrJoe, the Bowser team, the away team. MattGree, the Birdo team, the home team. And we are going to get some more baseball.
Pretty good turnaround right there. A lot of these, it takes a while to get the next game up.
It was pretty quick turnaround. I'm excited to see how this game folds. I honestly have either player could take this one home. Really, they're both very, very good players, and it'll be very interesting to see how it turns out. MattGree looks like he's recording and commentating himself for his own YouTube channel. Clutch deemed this match the battle of the YouTubers, and who is the true best Mario Baseball YouTuber. Solo YouTuber, that is.
You know what they say? YouTube, iTube, he, she, we tube.
As they do say.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
Someone says it. Winkley said it.
That's a good point.
We got a walk on Bowser early on. Madge strikes out. Got Hammer Bro up with Chem, the classic that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, providing some protection for Bowser in the lineup, but still Bowser is such an imposing force.
Gets the low traj. That ball was ripped. That could have been an early 2-0 lead for MrJoe, but instead it's runners on first and second.
Doesn't get under it, but still, Boo coming to the plate, one out, runner in scoring position.
Absolutely. Well, still a major threat.
A hobbler in scoring position. It's going to land foul.
Oh, no. Oh, he goes back. Bowser save. What?
That's not something you see very often. Wow.
What was that? How
The ball
was
is
Bowser
not
safe?
caught. Or no, the ball was that a ground ball?
Oh, that ball's cranked. That ball's not going to get wall jumped. DK with the absolute slam to right field.
Wow, how quickly the Tides can turn. That was almost a triple play.
I know.
Just a
Man, Ravian showed that replay. I still have no clue how Bowser was safe at second base there.
Yeah, just the tag not down yet. Bowser in that slide, I guess.
I don't even know if Bowser got a slide animation. It's hard to tell with Bowser because he doesn't really have a slide animation.
Yeah, he doesn't really slide. He just kind of like takes a big step and you see some dust.
Exactly. Big boy can't get down on the ground and get back up.
I think it might have been one of those situations where Bowser looked up at Lake 2 with that angry face and like, safe. It was a late call by the umpire, as you can kind of see there. It seemed like a late call.
That Birdo egg gets down. That Birdo egg is disgusting. That might be
a little karma for Bowser. Gets a face full of dirt on that play. Birdo trying to get all the way to third, and
that's a great triple. Birdo egg got jammed up. It was frame 3, and Bowser just could not come down with it. And
Bowser
that's a walk on
PD. Last game at second base, trying to make the adjustment playing first, but maybe not as comfortable there.
And if you look at, I love the strike zone cam thing that we got. Oh, what a low trash from King Boo. He almost gets gunned at first too.
Yeah, almost robbed on that middle infield play. PM not able to get that glove out there.
Yeah, that ball was gonna get absolutely destroyed if it was high trajectory. But back to this strike zone cam, and there's a double play to end the inning.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You can see where it's right on black.
Shout outs to Roaming for making that and Ravian for helping, set that up. But it's really incredible to see all the hit boxes and stuff. But if you ever go back and watch, you can actually see Petey's belly actually hangs over the strike zone a little bit. Now, we don't know exactly how it works. I would assume that if the ball is already called a strike, then it cannot also be a hit by pitch. But if PD gets hit, oh my, that might be a PM home run, and it's a great wall jump.
Even with the chemistry, not able to get enough juice to get it over the jump of Luigi. Great play there. Textbook.
Absolutely great wall jump. That's just out of Luigi's dive range. Almost gone to second because MrJoe had to hold Noki up just in case it was within Luigi's
Great awareness there to stop. You got to wonder if he dives there, if he would have been able to come up with that. But first and second, one out. MattGree trying to get that star hit.
Late swing there from MrJoe. Oh, just out of MattGree's reach. We should see a walk on Bowser here. Yep, and we will. But this will bring up Hammer Bro with a grand slam potential.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Now, this is one of those at-bats that's going to be a big turning point in the game no matter what happens.
Absolutely.
Love this camera angle, by the way. That's center.
And it's a perfect shot. That ball is absolutely destroyed.
You see Joe Baseball over there loving it.
He is absolutely feeling himself right now. And Diddy is already knocked out of the game, and it's only the second inning.
So here's the thing. For MattGree, there's a lot of game left. You can't press the panic button.
Absolutely.
You got to try to salvage this inning, get out of it. And who knows, maybe Waluigi ends up being the better matchup for the remainder of the game.
That's going to be easily Yoshiable. Doesn't even need the tongue. Man, 7 runs and 5 hits. That is an absurd stat to see.
MrJoe just doing a great job capitalizing on that situation. Doesn't leave the runners on base. I feel like the left on base often tells the story of the game.
Absolutely. And there's been a lot of debate recently about the strength of Donkey Kong relative to the other, super top tiers like Hammer Bro or Yoshi. But we saw from MrJoe, Hammer Bro didn't quite get it done in that first inning, but then DK came up later in the inning and cleaned it up with a charge swing. We keep talking about how Yoshi just negates Donkey Kong, but you can't negate Donkey Kong absolutely ripping one over the fence like he did, where it was completely unwall jumpable.
Yep. And the other thing with DK, if you get that proper trajectory, even if the ball sneaks out, the fielder doesn't even have time to get to the wall.
Absolutely. Paris swinging through a couple of these. Can't let that one drop because there's no other force outs, but will get the easy out. Just out of Luigi's reach there. Oh no! And Yoshi's gonna get home!
That's the old,
wow.
The pre-fielder swap days. You see that regularly, but these days people have gotten better at trying to stop that third baseman from covering the bag, but
that's brutal.
Tough to watch, but that's part of the game. Happens.
Yep. 2-run sour spot grounder there. Man. Gets the strikeout to end the inning anyways, and made Birdo burn a star, but boy, you just hate to see that. If you are a fan of the better play winning, don't watch that play right there.
Yeah, but Joe Baseball minimizes the damage.
That's true.
Gonna get those runs right back here if you can, and you see.
Oh no! Again, this one's wall jumpable, and it gets the input. It
hangs up just long enough for Luigi.
Charge swing to Toadsworth is a very interesting decision. It pays off for him there, but gets the inside pitch. And Luigi's gonna lay out for that one, sacrificing his body. You know that Luigi will do absolutely anything for that team. That is right over Diddy Kong's head. Why is Diddy Kong on third base? And that's
it looks sad.
He's got Paratroopa on the team. No reason. And honestly, he should be switching King Boo to third base, in my opinion. King Boo with a much bigger hitbox than Paratroopa.
That's true. Perhaps trying to have Paratroopa there for the relay throw. Strong arm. Although I think
King Boo's got a stronger arm.
King Boo also with chemistry with the catcher. He's behind the plate, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, I take everything back. I agree with you.
Yeah, because King Boo's got the 70 arm and PD count, so that's... And Para has 60, I believe. And Para's not in the outfield. The windup doesn't matter, so... Ooh, that ball was right in the zone that King Boo wants to swing at. Wow, and that's a sour spot. Interesting. I'd love to see the batting diagram of that one. That one looked like it should have been absolutely crushed.
That was getting
right
fielder up the middle.
Swapped. You could see that little pointer finger just had no idea where to go and could not make up its mind.
Yeah,
that ball's ripped into the gap. Toadsworth, the old slow man, not going to get there in time. That might bring Waluigi around to home. It's going to be close. Oh, the windup! DK just not enough muscle to get it there without the windup.
Chemistry getting that ball into the gap deep enough to be uncatchable.
Should be a Yoshi fly out to Noki. End the inning, but MattGree slowly crawling his way back.
Yep, chipping away.
Exactly.
Don't need to hit the panic button that early in the game. Relaxes, just trying to chip away. I think we might see another lead change in this game. I'm gonna say it now.
Winkley with the call out that we are going to see a lead change as PM strikes out there out for the leadoff batter. Now, it's 7-4, and it's only the top of the fourth inning, mind you. It is still very early in this game. Ball right on the edge of the strike zone for Mario. Oh, just clips the edge of the strike zone. Great pitching from MattGree here to Mario.
Just a great frame job by the catcher to fool Lakitu.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Magikoopa gets jammed up there on the star chance, and that will end the inning. MattGree already back up to 4 stars. Very important to keep up with the stars as the Birdo team, and we have yet another star chance. DK will
perfect ground out.
Yeah, Diddy Kong struggles at the plate with sometimes, especially with those perfect contacts. You'll see a lot of
tries to use one to get one here. And he does.
Beautiful. Doesn't matter that you get jammed if you get the right frames. Does not matter at all. Magic is going to stop that one with relative ease. Just get that wand up there and let the magic do the work. Burning 1 star early with Birdo. Let's see. MrJoe has been working this outside of the strike zone all game. And PM
that
makes
was a
the
great play.
MattGree just early on that Birdo egg. Not the frames you want to see if you're hitting those eggs right to the shortstop. Ooh. Hard to tell if we're getting a walk or a pitch here. Oh, he curves it back in for a strike. Dirty from MattGree. I like it. I like it.
3-1 count. Let's see if he gets a pitch to hit.
And he gets walked anyways. He gets walked anyways. Now, I am a fan, actually, of pitching to Bowser when it's 0 outs. You know, 0 outs, no one on, lead off Bowser. You know, oh, another low trajectory from Hammer Bro. Man, Hammer Bro's really letting MrJoe down right now. But with 0 outs, no one on, you got Hammer Bro right next up to bat. You know, if you let Bowser hit a solo shot on you, I feel like that's not the end of the world. Wow, Paratroopa makes the play.
Yeah, if he had given up a solo shot to Bowser, no one's on second
Oh
base.
my gosh, another
don't
DK
play, but
Slamma-Jamma.
Looks like DK, he might be getting those early MVP votes. And I might have to eat my words about that whole lead change thing.
I know. MrJoe's really putting to bed these anti-DK allegations. You know, everyone's been down on DK recently, at least at top level, but MrJoe absolutely just saying, no, DK is still really good, and you guys need to respect him and put some respect on his name.
I believe both those homers were perfect, but...
the first one was not a perfect. There was a perfect bro shot, though.
Yes, that's
there's
correct.
A perfect bro shot. But yeah, that was
Last
a great
one was just a line drive homer, got out of the park quick.
Yes, it did. He had that one, and I believe he had one get wall jumped as well. So MrJoe's been lining it up well. He's been lining it up well overall with DK. I almost think Noki could have gone for that
and
ball.
with chemistry. I think Noki would have been able to get to that.
I think so too, honestly. And I think when you're down 9-4 and it's 2 outs and no one on, I think it's worth a shot. You know, you might end up I don't know if you end up giving up a triple. You probably do. I think Waluigi's just got enough speed to get around a third base. But you know, with Wario up next, you're kind of expecting the result to happen there anyways. So
Wario, good hustle, gets that ball up the middle, turns it over to first just in time.
Absolutely. Denies the chem to PM. Ooh, reaches
another one
for
up
that
the middle,
one
this time out of
inside.
the reach. Hit just a little bit harder.
Almost looked like that would have hit PM if he leaned into it, but just decides to take it and grip it right up the middle.
He muscled that one in the outfield and on the hands.
Mario absolutely crushes that ball way too hard. Straight to Luigi. This is a big at-bat here. If, I don't know why we're... Oh, he gets it! He fools him! I was saying all pregame about MattGree doing all the base running shenanigans, and Wario misses!
He jumps over the ball, wild throw home.
Wow.
Everybody's safe.
You know, I was talking all pregame about MattGree doing these base running shenanigans, but when MrJoe just says, I'm going to sour steel, and there's Bowser just doing what Bowser does. Now, I said earlier I wouldn't mind pitching to Bowser in that spot.
I wonder if Luigi had a chance to get to that one.
MrJoe's got the Bowser puppet.
If Luigi had taken a couple more steps, I think there was a chance.
I think that ball was absolutely wall jumpable. Just didn't. It was definitely
the question is,
very
would he have
tough
been able to
input.
get there in time?
Let's see. Got the replay. Yeah, I think if he waits maybe just a smidge longer, he can get that wall jump input out. But it would have been very, very close.
Yeah, the question is whether the game would have sped up his wall jump enough to get there before the ball.
Definitely.
Sometimes the game. Oh wow, Yoshi in under the
there.
tag. Nice little swim move there.
Oh, not off the ground. Oh, but you could get Yoshi. No.
Great base running.
Absolutely great. Didn't know. So it's hard to tell with those Madge. Oh, doesn't get Madge in time. Doesn't get the jump.
That looks like he's going to score too.
What is DK doing out here? DK is just chilling out here.
All right, DK with the strong arm holding him up, but still nobody out. 2 runs in scoring position. Luigi trying to make something happen here. Chasing a couple outside. Keeps it on the ground, though. Looks like he's going to push the runner over to third and still only 1 out. Sacrifice situation if Berto can get under one.
Looks like we're still going to go for the egg. I don't blame. Oh, no. Oh, and PM doesn't jump. PM says I'm going to trip over my own 2 feet and just completely miss this ball. And that knocks Boo out of the game. Oh, MrJoe doesn't realize it. He wasn't looking.
That looks like he's going to fall. That's going to score a run. Is he going to go all the way to third? Could be a play.
Wow. Wow. MrJoe with other obligations, not paying attention, doesn't realize Boo's tired.
Bowser left field. Interesting.
Got some MrJoe appearances in Twitch chat while he's playing the game.
The man of the people.
True man of the people. That's a great Waluigi hit to get that PD run in. And we have a 12-9 ball game. We are on the verge of slobber knocker territory.
And you know what? I ate my words about the whole lead change thing. I'm going to spit them right back out. We got ourselves a ball game.
Winkley is just going with the flow of the game and just calling what seems right. You know, he can't commit to one call. He's just got to go back and forth with it.
I'm a waffler.
He's a waffler. Big 5-run inning to get MattGree right back in this game. Few blunders from MrJoe where he could have gotten out of that inning sooner, but we'll see if those come back to bite him in the butt.
Yep,
now DK's been on an absolute rampage. Let's see if DK continues his rampage he's been on. Oh, it's gonna be sour contact to right field. No jump catch from Luigi. Another charge pitch to Toadsworth. Interesting decision with Toadsworth's enormous sweet zone contact on that bat. You know, that cane just has no sour contact whatsoever on slap hits. So it's really interesting.
It's pretty fantastic. I mean, if you're not going to get a hit, you just miss. And,
exactly.
You get 3 tries instead of 1 weak ground out.
Right. But Noki with the 2-2 count, 2 outs. Not using stars.
Four-man's cane.
Opting not to use stars when there's not really any other star hitters on his team. You know, the only other character that might use stars are, you know, maybe a 2-captain star from DK or Mario, or I guess a Toadsworth star, but Toadsworth just was at bat, you know? It's very interesting.
Maybe trying to save those stars for the innings down the stretch. You know, maybe trying to wait for more runners on base to try to capitalize on those stars.
Maybe that's Dennis in his ear just saying, "Don't." Oh no, Donkey Kong!
It's a ground ball bobble.
That was a potential double play.
He's got the 2 power guys in his infield, but are they going to get the double play to erase it? No. Luigi beats it out. First and third, 2 outs.
Huge opportunity from Berto here. That might be a slice. Now it's a frame 3.
Ooh, wow. The egg just barely foul.
Oh, just out of reach.
And now just 1 star left. Noki still ahead in the count. Bingo.
That's a great egg. That's a great egg. Mario scoops that one up. Prevents Luigi from getting in.
That could have been ugly had that second hop taken off on him. Sometimes
just as I was about to say, PD with a chance to take the lead, but cannot quite get it done. MrJoe, the very risky inside pitch that pays off very well for him.
12-10.
Oh, great PM line drive right past King Boo.
It gets another star. Mario maybe going to go for a fireball? No.
And we're not going to see a
hit.
fireball.
Base hit without it.
Gotta wonder what MrJoe's saving all these stars for. Magikoopa could be using some stars here, especially to bring up Bowser. Last thing you want to see is a double play here.
Yeah, you just gotta hope it's not a line drive double play situation.
Unless you're MattGree, then that's the exact thing you want to see.
And MattGree, you're hoping you get a line drive triple play. You never know.
Exactly. And that's going to be a beautiful line drive.
Oh,
Yoshi just going to jump. Doesn't want to stick his tongue out for that ball.
It seemed like it was within range, too. Let's watch that again.
I'm not sure. I don't think Yoshi would have been able to tongue that no matter what, but he definitely would have been able to get the cutoff.
It looked pretty close to him, though.
It was very close. He definitely would have at least been able to get the cutoff if he got the tongue activation, but just nothing going there for Yoshi. That's going to be a line drive straight to Birdo. Once again, I believe that's 3 out of 4 low trages for Hammer Bro this game. Now, that probably would have been a fly out, but it at the very least would have been a sack fly and not a double play. And that's going to knock Waluigi out. Who is his third pitcher? Does he have a third pitcher? He's got Paratroopa. That's a pretty solid third pitcher. Still plenty of pitchers to boot. Have a feeling we're not going to see MrJoe score 21 runs this game, but you never know.
Yep, famous last words.
DK with the early charge and the sour spot. Not going to get close to the fence. Going to fly out to Luigi.
Yeah, maybe DK is washed up.
DK's slowed down a bit. Oh, MattGree is all over that pitch. And that one's out. Oh, not quite out of here. Off the wall. Might be a triple. Not quite. Wow, Mario with an absolute cannon from right
Good
field.
Looking
like Ichiro out there. That's a great hit from Waluigi.
Oh,
Bowser with the bobble.
Run.
But he's going to gun out Waluigi. Let's see how this rundown goes.
Get
Waluigi, not the
folks.
fastest of characters. No body check in play. Decent arms, but Boo could be one to abuse. Although Boo's got that chemistry with Magikoopa. We're seeing some good smash throws. Oh, just out. We got a good amount of chem. That's a slow throw.
They're starting to catch up to him.
Doesn't
He's slowing
commit.
down.
No! MrJoe throws home. Wow. Just when Waluigi was starting to lose that stamina, that runner stamina.
The old
Man.
Clay.
Oh, Magikoopa with a beautiful scoop off the ground there. Casting a little spell. Little, what's the Harry Potter spell?
First to third. Let's find out. Looks like they've got
he's
him.
gunned. We're in another Waluigi rundown. And he's out at second. MattGree doesn't want to go for the long rundown like earlier, but thought he could get back safely. No throw behind from Joe, even though he waited a little bit. It's a little bit scary to throw behind Yoshi. Yoshi definitely has the speed to just beat out a run anyways if it's thrown behind him. But that'll end the inning, and MattGree has one more inning to try and catch this game. Bring it back. But MrJoe's looking to get some insurance runs here. So
keep it at 3. 3 definitely within striking distance here. 3 not
Absolutely.
an insurmountable deficit, but MrJoe puts up, 2-3 more runs. It could be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, now with the star chance, 9th inning, we're definitely gonna see Noki probably gonna fire all the bullets in the ammo. Oh, and Birdo just sucks that one up. Doesn't let it get by.
2 inches off the ground when that ball got sucked up.
That ball is cranked though. Can Diddy get there? Ooh. I think Diddy could have dove for that.
Yep.
I think Diddy could have dove for that.
But
you know what?
Luigi had one, Noki had one, and now Diddy Kong. I think that's the third of the game that perhaps could have been caught with a little bit of aim-mashing.
But you know what? I think that is a good play for MattGree not pushing his luck. Even though Diddy Kong has that long rollout where he would have caught up to the ball anyways, it wouldn't have been much of a risk to dive there. But I can understand not wanting to dive just for the sake of not biting on more than you can chew and not letting Joe get something rolling in the 9th inning.
Yep, it obviously worked out for him.
Wow, Magic Cooper just scooping that one right off the ground. And this Bowser left field is definitely very interesting. We haven't commented on it yet, besides on that bubble, and that's going to be a double play to end the game.
Oof.
Wow. Oh, Joe. Oh, man. Joe came with the fighting words today. L plus ratio plus I have more jobs than you. Oh, subs than you. That's what he said. Oh, I have more subs than you. Wow. Absolutely hitting MattGree where it hurts.
Should be a good episode of Mr. Joe's Baseball Show when this comes out. Hell of a game, so I'll probably do a little breakdown.
It'll be an absolutely great game.